What's up, everybody, guys? How's y'all day going today? Mine is going fantastic. And we are doing our predictions for week 8 NFL season today. But let's start off by going with last week. I had the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Bengals. I was wrong. I had the Rams beating the Jaguars. I was right. I had the Browns beating the Dolphins. I was right. I had the Panthers beating the Jets. I was right. Patriots over I meant over Titans. I was right. Bears over the Saints. I think I was right, but I'm not so sure. Eagles versus Vikings, I had the Eagles. Chiefs versus Raiders, I had the Chiefs. Broncos versus Giants, I had the Broncos. Colts versus the Chargers, I had the Colts. Packers versus the Cardinals, I had the Packers. Commanders versus the Cowboys, I had the Commanders. I was wrong. I think I had the Falcons over the 49ers. I was wrong. I had the Bucks over the Lions. I was wrong. And I had the Texans over the Seahawks. I was wrong. And as I've been doing Thursday nights in the last week, and I had the Vikings. I was wrong. So Jets Bengals. I think the Bengals are the better team. I think the Jets are the worst team, and I think they're on 0-win watch. I really don't see a win on their schedule. We're gonna go through their schedule later and see if I can see a win. Eagles Giants. This one's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I just think they're the better team, even with AJ Brown out. I think they're the better team. Patriots Browns. Patriots. 49ers Texans. We're going to 49ers. Bears, Ravens, Lamar Jackson is out. It's going to be Tyler Huntley, and the Ravens defense has just looked bad. Maybe they look better coming off of a bye week, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. I have the Bears beating the Ravens. Bills, Panthers. That's going to be a sneaky good game. Panthers have been pretty good. Bills, pretty mid. Rico Dowell could run for 200 yards on this Buffalo Bills defense. Wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going to go with the Buffalo. Dolphins, Falcons. Falcons going to be rolling out with Marcus Mariota. I'm pretty sure Michael Penix is hurt. I still think Dolphins are one of the worst teams, and I really think the only other win the Dolphins are going to get this year is against the Jets again. Buccaneers, Saints. Mike Evans is out. Buccaneers are hurt. I still think they're going to win this game, but can we just talk about Mike Evans for a second? He's one of my favorite players in the league, one of the most stand-up guys in the league right now, and he's not going to have a shot at breaking the consecutive 1,000 yard seasons record. He's going to tie Jerry Rice. He's not going to beat Jerry Rice because he got hurt and he won't be back for another 6 weeks. That he's not gonna have enough time. Hopefully, he'll find his footing from when he comes back till the playoffs. I don't know. It's upsetting, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna take the Buccaneers to win. I'm gonna take Indy to win. I'm gonna talk about that game in a minute. Packers Steelers. I'm gonna take the Packers to win. I think they're the better football team, and I just think they're the way better football team. Commanders Chiefs. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Now, this game, I'm going to go with the Broncos because I never choose against the Broncos. But it's the best defense versus one of the best defenses versus one of the best offenses, and one of the worst defenses versus one of the middest offenses. It's going to be a really good game, and I'm excited to watch it. I do think the Broncos are going to come out here. I think their offense is going to look good going up against this Cowboys defense, and I think the Broncos are going to come away with a win. And then, as we do, we always do the Thursday Night Football in this prediction. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I just think the Dolphins are that bad. I don't think the Ravens are that good. Maybe Lamar Jackson will be back, and maybe you can get some life back into this team. But as of right now, I just don't see the Dolphins beating the Ravens. Let's look at the Jets schedule real quick. Let's look at this Jets schedule. We got the Bengals this week. I mean, I could see a world in which they win, but I don't think they're going to. I think Joe Flacco's going to win against the Browns after the bye week. I can. I just think their defense is too good. We saw what Justin Fields did against the Broncos defense. I think the Browns defense is the. I mean, I think they're a top three defense. We saw what they did against the top three defense against the Broncos. I think the Browns are another top three defense. I don't see them beating the Browns. I don't see them beating the Patriots. I don't see them beating the Ravens or the Falcons or the Dolphins. I mean, okay, I could see them beating the Dolphins. So I could see them beating the Dolphins, but I do think the Dolphins are a little bit better. Not by much, but I think they're a little bit better. I mean, this will be without Tyreek Hill. They had Tyreek Hill last time. Then get Jaguars. I think Jaguars will win. Saints. That's another toss up, but I do think this Jets can beat the Saints. I mean, I do think the Saints can beat the Jets. I'll see them beating the Patriots. And I mean, maybe I could have saw them beating the Bills, but with how competitive the Patriots are this going to be this season, especially with their weak schedule, I don't know if the Bills are going to be have the luxury of resting their starters. So I think they could get the Patriots. I think I don't think they could get. Sorry, yeah, I don't think they could get the Bills. And now the Patriots because the Patriots have Browns. That's not bad. Falcons. That's not bad. Bucks. That's a tough game. I think the Bucks will win. And then they get the Jets, Bengals, Giants. That Bengals game is week 12. I think that might Joe Burrow might be back for that game, so they might lose that one. Giants, they could lose that one. Bills, they could lose that one. Ravens, they could lose that one. But I mean, oh, I mean, their schedule's not that hard after that. After this, let's look at the Broncos schedule too. We play Cowboys, Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. Sorry, Chiefs, Chargers. Let's see what I think the Broncos could do because I think they can win this game. I think they can win this game. I think they can win this game. I think they can win this game at home. I think they could win the Commanders game just because I don't know what Jaden Daniels is going to happen with Jaden Daniels. I mean, he should be back because that's still like 5 weeks away. But I mean, I just don't think Jaden Daniels is. I think he's hit that sophomore slump. They can beat the Raiders. Packers is a tough one. Jaguars is a tough one. At Kansas City is a tough one, and then the Chargers is a tough one. So I mean, like, I think they're next. I think the Broncos can win their next 4 games, and then I think they can go 4-0 in the next 4 games, and then in the last 5 games go 2-3. That's what I'm thinking right now. Wait, that's 6 games, isn't it? Go 3-3. So I mean, that puts us at 12-5. I think the Broncos can finish 12-5 this year, only if we can, play both sides of the ball. Offense can be good more consistently. I know J.K. Dobbins is fifth in rushing yards. Anyway, let's go over my picks. All right. So we got Bengals over the Jets, Eagles over the Giants, Patriots over the Browns, 49ers over the Texans, Bears over the Ravens, Bills over the Panthers, Falcons over the Dolphins, Buccaneers over the Saints, Colts over the Titans, Broncos over the Cowboys, Packers over the Steelers, and Chiefs over the Commanders. Jaden Daniels is out. Jaden Daniels is playing. I probably might have swung towards the Commanders. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.